Hello Aquarius, welcome to your July, I just had to check that it's your turn. Welcome to your July 2018 reading. This is a general reading for you Aquarius. Also listen to your sun, your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. They will also give you more depth and detail in what's going on for you in July. More coverage. This is a reading for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising or Aquarius Moon. It is a general reading. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below in the information box. There's my website. You follow the link to my website and there's a booking page and you can have a look at the types of readings that I offer, pricing for those readings and payment method as well. So make sure you do follow that link if you want to book a private reading. Private reading will give you more accurate information for you specifically to help you on your journey to see what's going on around you and how to best deal with all of those things. So that will be more beneficial. This is a general reading. So I want to start by saying, you know, I've already started getting information through for you Aquarians, which is really unusual. But, you know, as I was sort of doing your layout, my guides were chatting away at me and I was getting this is going to be a month for you Aquarius where there's a lot of impulsiveness. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of heat. There's a lot of hasty decisions that you may feel like you want to make. So before you do that, you just process it, think about it before you jump in there. You're going to have this real energy of impulsiveness, of making hasty decisions that you may regret further down the track. So it's important that you slow things down, that you really ask yourself why you're making those decisions. Really be honest with yourself. You know, we're masters at fooling ourselves before we fool anybody else. And we don't even realize we're doing it. So really look at the underlying reasoning behind the decisions that you're making. If there's something you want to make impulsively, in haste, in anger, where someone's fired you up, slow things down. I want to say slow things down for you know, for yourself. So what's around, you've got the Page of Swords to start with, you know, and the Page of Swords to me is really, again, you know, the swords is about mind, it's about thinking, it's about learning, it's about development of new skills. When we look at the page is about planning. He's not a knight just yet, can't take the action, but they plan, they think, they process. So really the energy that's going to be around, it's really one of saying to you, just process things, think things through before you make any big decisions or anything that you're going to be doing in haste. Okay, in haste, because what's crossing you here is you know, the Ten of Swords is completion. There's a completion around you. There's an ending. There's a completion of something. So for some of you, I want to say there's a completion of study. There's a completion of something that you've worked towards. For some of you, there's going to be an ending or a completion of where you work. So you're either leaving a place of work to start something new or move to a new position, or there's a retrenchment, or your positions become obsolete. There's some sort of ending around that. For some of you, it's an ending around a relationship. It's come to full circle. It's come to completion. Really process what's going on. If it's work that if you have been retrenched, I feel like what that's doing is it's opening up new opportunities. It's forcing you to look at new opportunities for you elsewhere, new training, something that you've always wanted to do that you can now do, that you would never have had the courage to leave work because it's security. It's, it's there. You know your income's there. It's easy. Easy isn't always best, you know. So it's these completions that are coming up around you, and they're going to be different for different Aquarians, have actually got a silver lining. There is actually a silver lining around these completions. You just need to take some time out and think about that. Think about what opportunities these endings are giving you, are bringing to your life, are bringing around you. So really don't be hasty in, reacting. Here's the haste. Don't be hasty. Just step back and really think about what it is that's going on. It's really asking you to find that inner strength. That is you. Aquarians are quite strong. Find that inner strength. Find that strong person within you that has gotten you through a whole lot of situations in life. And I feel like you are going to be strong about this. I feel like you are going to embrace it. You just need to process it. But it's this change, this new things coming in is going to actually move you from strength to strength to strength. So it's quite, it's going to ultimately be very, very good for you, because it's going to give you that push, that strength that you've needed to actually move forward, to make these changes, to make these changes. The energy of abundance. This is absolutely fantastic. The wish card. The energy of abundance has been around you. It's been building over the months. It's also the wish card. Is it something you've secretly wished for? Something that you've secretly asked for? Something that you subconsciously wanted to have happen, and it's now being offered to you. To bring in these changes, to bring in a new way of doing things, to lighten the boredom of, this treadmill that you're on, this merry-go-round, just goes round and round and round and round, same old, same old, same old. Here's this opportunity to have new things come in, and that you can embrace. You can embrace. Now, when you have this opportunity to make these new choices, you make sure that you're making these choices for you, because here's an opportunity and I feel like I want to say to some of you that you've always been people pleasers. You've always been people pleasers, and you've always danced to somebody else's tune. Here is an opportunity that's been offered to you to cut those ties, to cut that manipulation, to cut the hooks that people have had on you, that you can actually now start making choices and decisions that are going to suit you. Make the right ones. Ask yourself, when you're making a decision, even if it's an impulsive one, why are you doing it? Why are you making that particular decision? Is it something you've desired, or are you doing it because it's safe? It's boring, but it's safe. Are you doing it because other people expect that of you? Here's an opportunity where you can reinvent yourself to be who you are, who you truly are, to honor the self. So be mindful of what, the gossip that's going on around you, the advice people are giving you, the manipulation that people have over you. That's no longer, you have an opportunity now to get rid of that. The choices that you've willingly made to make other people happy because you felt it was expected of you. Here's an opportunity to change all of that. And really become this person that you're meant to become. This, fire in your belly, male or female. This is strength. This is determination. This is passion. This is a zest for life. This is really doing what you want to do, what makes you happy. This is the opportunities that are open to you, this door that's being offered, this opened for you to walk through, to reinvent yourself. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful thing. It can also represent someone in your life. For some of you, it's Aries, Sagittarius and Leo, or a Leo person. Someone that can be quite controlling, can be quite strong, can be, and for some of you, this is the person that is imposing these strings, okay, at your expense. I feel like they're doing what they want to do, but they're needing your help to do it, and it's at your expense. So it's time to cut the strings from this person and stand on your own 2 feet. Say, well, okay, you want to do what you want to do, and that's fine. And it's going to be hard to come because they're really, if this is a person that we're talking about for you, they're really controlling, really strong, really assertive to the point of aggressive about what they want and what they impose on you. It's about finding that inner strength and standing on your own 2 feet. Time. It's time now to do that. It's time now to do that. Okay, and it is someone that you're in a relationship with. And I feel like the scales are being, it's this weighing out. It's this, it's going to rock the boat a little bit when you start being who you want to be. And it's about finding that equilibrium, finding that understanding, communicating, making them understand how you're feeling as well. It's about, I feel like in this relationship, it's about rebalancing things. It's about being able to step out and do what you want to do, follow your passions, follow your desires, and that will strengthen. If you can work through this, it's going to strengthen the relationship. For some of you, it's a new relationship that's coming in. It's a new relationship that's coming in for you. So just make sure it's one that is going to be is equal, and you're entering into it for the right reasons. Okay, not because you need someone. You need to be in a relationship, and it doesn't matter who it is. It does matter who it is. So make sure that you're making those choices for the right reasons. Ask yourself that. Really look within, because you've got an opportunity here to reinvent yourself, to be who you truly are, which is absolutely fantastic. A lot of new opportunities opening up for you. A lot of new ideas, new opportunities, new ways of doing things. And it's even new behaviours, new ways of interacting with people that are in your life. It's about redefining all of that. Being true to yourself. Not being who other people want you to be, but being you. And having the courage and the strength to really be you. So there's a lot of aspects of you in July that are going to come into question. You're going to be given the opportunity to bring in that change. Bring in that change. It's about moving forward, moving from one situation into another, and bringing with you only what suits you. Don't bring all your baggage from the past. Just bring what you've learned, what is going to benefit you as you're moving forward. This determination, this speaking up for yourself, not being afraid to ask for what you want, not being there just to accommodate everybody else and help everybody else along. So really have the courage to do that. Don't bring the burdens of the past into this new month. Leave those behind. Okay, leave those behind. Okay, I also feel like with this change, there's going to be people in your life that are going to be moving out, people that are going to stay. There's going to be a real sorting out of friendships, of people, significant people in your life. That's all going to be part of it. And I suppose that's initially where I said to you, there's this impulsiveness. Really think about what it is you want. Don't act in anger or in haste or in impulsiveness. I'm fed up with this, in an explosion. It's better to communicate things before the explosion, because otherwise it builds up, and ultimately it does explode, and we regret what we've said. But there is going to be, by the end of July, a sorting through of situations and of people in your life, okay, which will benefit you, which will benefit you. I'm going to pull out another card for you as well. Really, I like it though. I like it. See, look, you've got, I'm going to show you in a minute just how many wands and fire cards you've got, you know. This is the Knight, and it's about haste, it's about impulsiveness, it's about pursuing what you want, your passion, your drive, and going in there and fighting your own battles, cutting out people that are no longer relevant in your life, you know, and I will show you, you know, just, you'll see by the colour of the cards. Look at this. You know, that's amazing, isn't it? All very fiery, sort of passionate cards that you've got. Okay, it's going to be that sort of month. Oh, fire in your belly, Aquarius. I like it. You know, really stick up for yourself. Stick up for yourself. It's going to mean shifts and changes coming in as well. It will cause shifts and changes, but you're ready for it and you're strong enough for it. So I like it. It's good. So I'm going to give you a card from my Angels of Abundance, which will summarize what sort of energy you're dealing with here in July. You know, forewarned is forearmed. You know to just stop and think before you say something. Don't be too impulsive or too hasty. Think about what's going on first. Okay, I like it. And also think, don't react to things that are going to happen in your life. You know, stop and think about what good, you know, by moving something out of your life, what good is going to come and replace that, you know, which is really good. God is your source. Like that, and I'll read that for you. I'll just get my, oh, excuse me. Let me get my glasses. I dropped them. Okay. So it says, everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, the universe, Sai Baba, Buddha, whatever source, whatever it is for you. It all comes from the same place, so it really doesn't matter what we call it. So everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. And they're these doors and opportunities that I'm talking about. You know, we talk about doors, but the doors are opportunities that are here, you know. In God there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Okay, so there is no limitation. So when these endings come, you know, when these endings come, don't fret, because there's no limitation. It simply opens the way for new things to come in, new rich things to come in that make you happy, an opportunity to recreate you and be the real you, honour the self that you are, the self that you want to be. And any opposition that's there, well, that's for them to deal with. You need to honour you. So I wish you many, many blessings and ease and grace with all the changes that are coming in for you, Aquarius. Until next month.